Hello and welcome to Outside Xbox. This is Show of the Week. I'm Mike.
No, you're not. I'm Mike.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, it's the accent. I get us confused.
This week I played Hitman as... What's the opposite of Silent Assassin?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in a video game. Come on round. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Ridiculous assassin?
Right, that.
Now what? Now what, 47?
Actually, this week I've also been playing Hitman.
I suppose you're going to tell me I've been playing it wrong, aren't you?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Because in Hitman, there's no right way to play. You're given a sandbox full of people, disguises and inadequately secured light fittings, and then you're free to go around murdering people however you want. There's no wrong way to do it.
Now what? Now what, 47?
I mean, except for that, come on. If all that freedom seems like too much work, each level is also littered with what the game calls opportunities. These are unique kills with multi-stage setups that the game will guide you through. For example, one opportunity in Paris has you knock out a male model, put on his outfit, walk the catwalk to avoid suspicion, and then finally go to his pre-planned rendezvous with one of your fashion designer targets for some one-on-one garrotting time.
Well done, 47.
Opportunities are optional and you can turn them off in the menu if you don't need that much hand-holding, but they're a good way to see everything a Hitman level has to offer. Each level also has a number of challenges, and completing these raises your level mastery, which unlocks new starting locations and disguises, as well as equipment drops which open up even more avenues for assassination as you get better on that one specific level. That's something you'll be doing a lot of in Hitman because, as it stands, aside from the 2 training missions, there is only one proper level, which is the Parisian Palace you're seeing so much of right now. The idea for this episodic Hitman is that new missions will be added each month. In April, we get a level called Sapienza, set in a Mediterranean coastal town where you have to infiltrate a clifftop villa. That's followed by Marrakesh in May, in which you must assassinate a Swedish banker holed up in an embassy. Missions set in the US, Japan and Thailand are queued up to follow before the season's over. Whether this daring and innovative episodic approach is for purposes of daring innovation, or because not enough levels were finished in time, the drip feeding of missions in Hitman really works in its favour, as it allows you to properly master a level before the next one comes along. That's something I've never done in a Hitman game, because as soon as I completed a mission I would jump straight into the next one. If I played like that here, I might never have discovered this boss vampire magician disguise, imagine that. To further extend the lifespan of a level, there are special assassination contracts on some certain unlucky souls hanging around the map, plus one time only elusive targets will pop up, giving you a 48-hour window of opportunity to bag them before they're gone forever. Frankly, also, when every other game is a 70-hour epic, it's nice to have something to dip in and out of when you've got a spare half an hour. It does mean I've killed Viktor Novikov about 30 times now though. I'm starting to feel a bit sorry for him, to be honest.
So the target's like a fashion mogul?
Yeah, and he's standing under this big catwalk lighting rig and you can crowbar it down on his head and he's all like, wah!
Great, catwalk lighting rigs. Another one to add to the list.
What list?
It's the list of things I'm now afraid of because of Agent 47. Where most people see normal, everyday things like chandeliers, cocktails and balconies, he sees inventive ways to horribly murder people. Now, thanks to the Hitman games, so do I. Here are just some of the things I'll be avoiding in future, thanks to you, Baldy. The whole point of a luxurious glass-bottomed swimming pool is to give you a little frisson of fear as you splash around. It's the illusion of danger. But now I've discovered that a single stray bullet can shatter the glass and suck the occupants out through the bottom like a giant vacuum cleaner, you're not getting me anywhere near one. I mean, I can't wait until I'm rich enough that I have to actively avoid glass-bottomed swimming pools, but you get the idea. Coulrophobes and fans of Stephen King's It will know this already. It turns out clowns are pretty creepy. I can't quite put my finger on whether it's the psychedelic hair, the bright white makeup, or the fact that I just saw him feeding that garbage disposal man into his own garbage truck. Still, his rates were extremely reasonable and his balloon animals were on point, so I'll go for 3 stars in the Yelp review. Pyrotechnic displays, beloved of rock bands and pro wrestlers, are the sort of thing that only seem dangerous, right? Yes, there's fire going on, but it's all carefully controlled and safety tested by trained professionals, right? Oh, or in this case, by Agent 47. Yes, thanks to 47, this is now not so much a pyrotechnic display as 8 flamethrowers trained on this unfortunate singer. Still, she's on a catwalk over a big tank of water. Maybe she'll be okay? Wow, you thought of everything, 47. This thermal bathhouse in Budapest has got it all. Massage rooms, beautiful pool, and hey, a sauna. Saunas are great for relieving stress, relaxing the muscles, and if Agent 47 is anywhere nearby, overheating you to the point where you have a massive heart attack, collapse and die after he cranks up the heat and holds the door closed. So that's me cancelling my spa weekend. I like my food to have a fiery kick to it, but I guess that's out the window now as well, because I'll never be sure that Agent 47 hasn't been by recently to swap out my bottle of Tabasco for some extremely flammable lighter fuel. But Jane, those two things don't even come in similar looking bottles, you're probably thinking. Yeah, well, try telling that to this guy.
This hot sauce is a big hit, huh?
Yikes. At least I'll still be able to have ice cream for dessert.
That lighting looks secure to you.
Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and in our official debriefing notes from our time controlling a real-life Agent 47.
You were doing really well right up until you got Agent 47 shot.
On that point, commenter and presumable invisible assassin Shadow Killer writes, I can't believe you guys forgot to hide the body. You guys need to get your shit together.
I know, that's like the first thing they teach you in assassin training.
You mean the Hitman tutorial?
Yeah, I mean, what other assassin training would I be talking about?
I feel like poison is a good way to go. I mean, generally, but also in Hitman.
Commenter Albert Wan brings up a worrying possibility. Just imagine the Oxbox team were tricked into this, thinking they're playing a video game, but actually carrying out a real assassination. Now the gangsters go after them, the MI6 and FBI go after them, and they have to be on the run for the rest of their life.
Actually, we didn't get to see any of the actors afterwards.
I'm sure they're fine, except maybe the butler, who, as commenter Cole G points out, met a sticky end. I think that Agent 47 could have used knowledge of the whole don't listen to Mike Oxbox rule though.
Might have to shoot him. No, don't shoot him. 47, could you non-lethally neutralise... No, Mike.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Next up, your comments on last week's show of the week about The Division and the tips for surviving its merciless dark zone. So how have you been getting on in The Division then?
Super well, thanks for asking. I am the master of the dark zone.
Really? Have you got any tips then?
Sure do, Jane. Tip 1. If you're doing jumping jacks, people might take pity on you and leave you alone. Try crying into your headset microphone as well. Try to really sell it.
Commenter Yusuf Yassir writes to say, I'm watching this on Monday, so technically I'm watching it in the future.
Monday? That was the past, Yusuf. Keep up.
While commenter Bomber665 has one piece of a Division advice, saying, number 1 rule of the Dark Zone, don't go rouge. That's all you need to know.
I think he means rogue.
I mean, it might be makeup advice. Meanwhile, commenter EXF2000 has written this short play about Dark Zone loot versus vendor items in the Division. Random. How did you get your scarf? Me. I went to the Dark Zone risking my life and barely got it in the extraction chopper. Random. Well, how did you get your awesome gun? Me. Oh, that thing. I bought it.
I bet it's a really nice scarf though. I mean, after they decontaminate it from all the smallpox.
Sounds lovely. Finally this week, your comments on this video about the times your video game character should have killed their nemesis for time-saving purposes.
So nice you could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
You again.
Okay, Leon, this is definitely it. Nice line of sight, no pressing threats. Your throwing knife to his old man face will end this once and for all. To the face, Leon, the face.
Commenter Jill Canjos points out that if Ezio had killed Rodrigo at the end of AC2, the following game would not have been necessary.
Who did he have to kill to make AC Unity not necessary?
Be nice. Susie Retinas thinks that you use the word nemesis a little wrong or too loosely. At least I would not say that Ramon Salazar is a nemesis to Leon Kennedy.
He was a bloody nemesis to me. Ramon!
Finally, PC Gamer says, I will support Pagan this time. It is bad manners, use a cell phone at dinner.
A fucking golden path.
That's just polite.
Right, I'm gonna head back in. Catch you later?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to be doing some Hitman proofing in here. There's a load of loose electrical wiring over there and this is wobbly. And Mike and Andy are super knockoutable. Those guys.
That's it for this week's show, but pressing the like button will allow you to blend in if you're disguised as someone watching a YouTube video in order to get closer to an assassination target. Quick, they're looking!
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right, lunch?
I don't know, I should probably investigate that coin sound.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty classic Hitman distraction
It'll
move.
be fine.
Here we go in a while.